At the request of Toronto Mayor Rob Ford, the province of Ontario declared the Toronto Transit Commission, or TTC, an essential service. This means TTC workers can no longer strike and withdraw their services as a method of obtaining a better collective agreement. In the future, under this arrangement, if collective bargaining at the TTC reaches an impasse, agreements will be settled by binding arbitration.
To be honest, I really don't understand why they want this essential service legislation brought forward. As I said, I've been working at the Toronto Transit Commission for 25 years. I can count probably on one hand the number of days that I've been on strike in those 25 years. In fact, I've probably been locked out longer than I've been on strike.
Not in favor of it. Unfortunately, with the Commission and the unions, neither of us are in favor of it. It's in favor of it. We're being imposed upon by the city and by the province to essentially sign away all our rights. We don't even get the option of signing away our rights. Our rights are taken from us. It's like a schoolyard bully. At times, the bully is always afraid of people standing up to him. And the mayor fears the unions. That's the sad part. But fortunately for him, he gets the option of asking the province, go in, tie their hands behind their backs, and then maybe we'll face them. That's not what we want. We want to fairly bargain for our members, just as we've done for the last 75 to 80 years in the Commission.
In fact, since 1921, strikes at the TTC have stopped services a total of 75 days. The Provincial Essential Services Act deems services such as fire, ambulance, and police to be vital to the public safety, and thus prohibits its workers from withdrawing their labor to back contract demands. A public transit strike, although inconvenient, is hardly threatening the safety of the public. At stake are workers' rights, which may at times be inconvenient to others.
Workers have rights, and to keep eroding these rights, let me tell you, you're asking for trouble.
Mayor Ford rode into City Hall on a wave of a demand for change, and he has clearly targeted municipal workers as his scapegoats. Combine this with the provincial government willing to sacrifice workers' rights in order to save its own seats in Toronto in the upcoming election, and it paints a rather bleak picture, not only for organized labor, but everyone in Ontario.
The bottom line is not a dollar and cents thing. It's what kind of city we want to live in. And if we want to live in a city that's not fair, that keeps people at low wages constantly, what you're going to get is downtown Detroit, and you're going to get downtown St. Louis, and you're going to get places like that. If that's the kind of city they want to live in, they're going to get it. That's the unfortunate problem.
If anything, this may have shaken labor out of its apathetic slumber. On April 9th, City Hall will be the scene of a massive labor rally.
Look at it. There's going to be a large demonstration on April the 9th. Be there. Get out there and voice your concern. Stand up for workers' rights, for human rights, for dignity. That's what it's about. See you there.